Welcome back. Several Memphians are planning a historic journey to the West African country of Ghana. And guess what? You could be a part of it. Awe Ventures is organizing an international delegation of black leaders in government, business, community, and culture for the 2025 Global Impact Summit in Ghana this fall. Danielle Inez is head of operations at Awe Ventures, and she's here to tell us more about it. Danielle, welcome. Good to have you here. How have you been?
I've been great. Thank you for having me.
This is such a cool concept. Before we get into that, tell us a little bit, though, about Awe Ventures and the mission there, especially to uplift families.
Yeah, absolutely. So everything starts with family. Everything starts with education and access. And so I consider our firm a lobbyist for the people. And so you have lobbying on behalf of industry, on behalf of elected leaders, but we have to make sure that we have conversations that are going to center children and center families as well.
As we have some of those conversations, and a lot of them will take place this over the next couple of days for a huge symposium that you all have planned. Why was Memphis chosen? Why is it so important for this city to be a part of that?
Yeah, so first, Memphis is my hometown, but also it's our largest black majority city in the country. And so what that means is we have an opportunity to talk about things like transit, housing access, environmental issues, education.
What about AI? I mean, so many of us are talking about artificial intelligence these days.
Technology for sure, and we get to talk about it in a space where you can discuss workforce development, you can discuss inequities and policies, and you'll actually be able to implement it because we're not a small town, we're a big city.
You talked about trying to implement some of these policies. How important, though, is it to really have these discussions, these conversations, and can they perhaps, or can they, or will they lead to change?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the conversations we're going to be talking about this weekend, or this week, tomorrow actually, is black motherhood and mental health. And so
why those issues?
Yeah, and so when you think about a woman, really starting when she's a girl, learning about her body, going through puberty, deciding that she wants to get married or start a family, like we have to make sure that we've got policies in place so that your income level doesn't dictate the access to information you have. And so we'll be partnering with an organization like Minding Your Mental Health, and other community leaders. Will have Jack and Jill there to talk about what it means to build a system to support your children. But that type of information is important, and we've got to start building policies around the best practices that these types of experts, have unlocked.
So if we build policies like this, if we have conversations like this, how does this also kind of pave the way to the next part of the journey, Ghana? And why Ghana?
Yeah, so I went to Ghana at the beginning of January, met with a lot of the government leaders there, as well as business and community leaders, pastors. And one thing that was shocking to me was all of the similarities. Yes, it's a third world country, but they have the same problems that we have with infrastructure. Their children are being underserved. The access to mental health supports is not there. The access to physical wellness is not there. And until we start as a community, specifically Black American people, recognizing our power and our position where we are and the fact that we can be, givers to them, until we start leaning into that, we've got to accept that there's nobody else in position that's going to care more about our people than us.
It almost sounds like you're also saying we need to also start thinking not only about our own communities, but we also have to think globally as well.
Yeah.
Is that part of the picture also including Ghana? Yeah,
absolutely. And Ghana is a very welcoming nation. So to the question about why I picked them, it's because they want us to come. They want us to learn and understand their culture. They told me, we don't want to be your competitors. We want you to be you all's collaborators. And you can tell when you get there that they mean that. And so what does it look like to manufacture things there or manufacture things here? We've got a lot of empty buildings. And so we don't just need XAI. We need more folks moving into our empty buildings around here. And so what do those types of relationships look like? We're going to figure that out first here in Memphis, plant the seeds, and then spend the next couple of months building up to Ghana.
What's your gut feeling, though, Danielle? What does it tell you about the interest here in Memphis? Do you think a lot of folks will say, yeah, this sounds like a pretty cool idea. I need to be a part of that. What are your hopes?
The feedback that I've received has been amazing. Like anytime we've had a conversation about just leaning into our power, this is Memphis. Like people in Memphis, we're not just gritty. We're not just, good hustlers and able to get to, our end goal. We are givers. We are hospitable. And we're going to talk about all of that and really create a space where we can enjoy ourselves, celebrate with each other, and ultimately give back to the world.
I have about 30 seconds left, and we have some information we just put on the screen about the event. What's your personal motivation, though?
I feel like it's a calling. feel like God has invited me and inspired me through all of my work to set me up for this moment where I can make a difference with no boundaries. And I just want to do that. It's been healing work, the work that I've been doing.
Danielle, thank you for sharing your story. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you.